Chief Justice Willy Mutunga has offered to retire in June this year, way ahead of time. This, according to the top judge, is to give the Judicial Service Commission ample time to find his replacement before the 2017 elections. KTN's Timothy Otieno now tells us why a timely recruitment of Mutunga's replacement will help preempt a possible constitutional crisis, bearing in mind that 2 other Supreme Court judges could be on their way out.
The composition of the Supreme Court could be destabilized significantly in just a matter of few months.
I've elected to retire early in June this year as part of this preparation by the judiciary to enable the JSC to recruit a new Chief Justice well in advance.
And it is not only the Chief Justice who could be exiting the judiciary. The fate of his deputy, Justice Kalpana Rawal, lies in the expected ruling of the Court of Appeal, where she is contesting her retirement age. Should the Court of Appeal rule that judges must retire at the age of 70 as per the Constitution, then Justice Rawal will retire immediately from the judiciary. Another Supreme Court judge, Justice Philip Tunoi, now suspended and a subject of a tribunal, is also challenging the retirement age for judges. Justice Rawal and Tunoi want to retire at 74, according to the old constitution under which they took office. Their argument, supported by Section 31 of the 6th schedule of the current constitution, that states, quote, "Unless this schedule provides otherwise, a person who immediately before the effective date held or was acting in an office established by the former constitution shall on the effective date continue to hold or act in that office under this constitution for the unexpired period, if any, of the term of the person." But the head of the judiciary is dancing to a different tune, instead deciding to end his tenure in June 2016, a year earlier than the anticipated deadline when he is expected to clock 70 years. Should Justices Rawal and Tunoi leave, it would then mean out of the 7 judges of the Supreme Court in Kenya, only 4 will be left, who include Justices Njoki Ndung'u, Jack Tong'no Juang, Mohamed Ibrahim and Smokin Wanjala. A situation that has the potential of creating a constitutional crisis, especially if the Judicial Service Commission does not move with speed to replace the Chief Justice.
If there is no new Chief Justice when the next president is being sworn in, they will actually look for me and hang me. They will blame me for having stayed on when I should have left early.
According to Article 163, Section 2 of the current Constitution, a Supreme Court hearing has to comprise of not less than 5 judges.
Choosing the next Chief Justice will be a lengthy process. It should probably take a year, with the JSC allowing public participation, possibilities of legal action, and the fact that Parliament has due to vet.
The search for the next Chief Justice, who will also be the President of the Supreme Court, could be more intense than that in 2011 when Dr. Mutunga was appointed. There has been heightened interest in the position of the Chief Justice and in the identity of the judges of the Supreme Court who could play a key role in the event of a petition challenging the outcome of the 2017 presidential election. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.